1890 New York Times article, A Race of Giants Discovered in New York. An 1890 New York Times article has been unearthed, and it unearths and describes the stunning archaeological discovery of a race of Indian giants. Well, we know that they've been found in every single state of the Union, and they've also been found in almost every country in the world. The article states that about 50 skeletons of Indians were found at an Indian graveyard near Edgewater Avenue in Pleasantville, New York, of course, with many of them measuring 7 feet tall and one measuring 8 feet tall. New York Times reports. The first lot of skeletons unearthed was about 1,000 yards from the city post office and embraced 8 bodies, closely laid together in a deep chamber, snugly packed in with tortoise, oyster, and clam shells. One of this number had bead and shells decorations, which is its extreme height points to the fact that it must have been the powerful old chief K. Woggs, whose descendants still own farms along the shore. Professor C. H. Farrell of Baltimore, Charles K. Simpson of New York, John H. Cooley Jr. of New Haven, Connecticut, and several gentlemen from the University of Pennsylvania immediately went to the scene. This is the February 9th, 1890 New York Times article. Messrs. Risley and Farr, the owners of the land, gave to the Anthropological Association of the University of Pennsylvania the right to search for relics on their land. These researchers have been watched by thousands of people with great interest. Beside weapons of war salvage, ornamental war decorations, and numerous valuable shells, stones, etc., over 50 skeletons have been exhumed. Dr. Charles Abbott, curator of the association, is continuing to search, and the skeletons are to be shipped to the university at once. They run in size from a small child to several of seen feet in height, and one, supposed to be an old medicine man, Wonek, must have been at least 8 feet in height. About 50 students were on the ground this morning and continued their search until stopped by rain. The citizens gaze in silent wonder as these relics of a race that at one time ruled the land for 7 miles along the shore can be seen large mounds of clam and oyster shells left by their Indians. They were left here by Indians who used to congregate by hundreds to open oysters for winter food, and it is near those shell mounds that the great number of skeletons have been taken up. In some instances, weapons of war made of stone and flint have been found lying close beside some exceedingly large skeletons. The relics will be put on exhibition at the Museum of the University of Pennsylvania. This is a report by Sean Adeltabai on your Newswire.